Hi, this is Dave Quinn. My how to make is a quick and easy swordfish recipe that my dad and I developed last year. We were just experimenting with some stuff. My dad was in the restaurant business for most of my childhood, so we enjoy cooking together, and this is one of our favorite summertime meals. So the first thing you want to do is you want to grab about 2/3 of a cup of, or about 1/3 of a cup of mayonnaise. The more the better, because you're going to want to really coat the swordfish steaks. Take about half a lemon, and you want to squeeze that as much as you can into the bowl with the mayonnaise. Looks like I've got a pretty big lemon juice to mayo ratio right now, so I'm going to add a little bit more. I'm going to take a spatula and just mix it around right in the bowl. I'm going to check to see how thick and consistent the mixture is, just because we want it to be thick so we can coat the swordfish so you can keep it moist. Probably add a little bit of more mayo here. Just to make sure it's nice and thick. Last ingredient is a little bit of dill weed. We do about 2 or 3 shakes in there just to give it a little extra kick of flavor. Mix it in. Might give it a little extra. Quite a bit of mayo in there. Mix it up. Might want to dip your finger in, and I have washed my hands beforehand thanks to my wife who's kindly videotaping this. Just a taste. Got a nice lemon flavor. So now I'm going to coat the swordfish on both sides. And there's a temptation just to lay it on a little thin. You're going to want it nice and thick. These are going to look white when they go on the grill, but believe me, it burns off pretty quick, and you may need to recoat once you put them on. Make sure you get it all on the sides. And again, if the base is not to your liking, you can either add more mayo, more lemon, or more dill weed. Again, this is cooked to taste. Nice and thick. Put it on the plate, put it on the grill. Right now my grill is heating up. You want to start at about 5 or 10 minutes in advance so that the grill gets to about 400, 450. These will only cook for about 5 to 6 minutes a side. Then you've got to check them to make sure that they're done, so that there's not... Just make sure that they're done but not overcooked. You want it to be nice, or I prefer nice and moist and tender. The other thing, I know it's not possible in some parts of the United States, but I tend to take fresh swordfish if I can get it. I've had mixed luck with some of the frozen stuff, only because sometimes it doesn't cook all the way through. Again, want to make sure it's a really thick lather on there. All right, I'm going to let these sit for a minute, and then I'm going to put them on the grill. So as you can see, the grill's about 450. I just wrapped up the last couple minutes of the second side, so the fish has been on the grill for about 12 minutes. First time I flip, you're going to see they have the nice char marks from the grill. I love these lines. I'm just going to cut off like a little small piece just to make sure it's done, it's cooked. You want it to be moist. Whoop. Want to make sure it's nice and moist, but it's still white. When it was originally being marinated, it was that reddish pink color. It's done now. I'm going to put it on the plate. This one's a little bit undercooked at this point, so I'll maybe just leave it on just for a little bit longer. This one's just about perfect. The other thing that you can do, didn't do it tonight because my wife made a delicious German potato salad, but what I like to do also is to add some grilled potatoes, and it's as simple as coating the potato in olive oil, putting some salt and pepper on it, and poking some holes so it can breathe a little bit, and then wrapping it in tin foil. It takes about an hour to cook, but they're so sweet and delicious. The skins are out of this world. Highly recommend that potato as well. So that's it for me. Hope you enjoy the swordfish. If you make some, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me on the Connected Learning Group. Take care. Bye-bye.